This is my totaled M4 competition, and here's what it used to look like.
This M4 was not in a good way at all. The car got in a very heavy front end collision, which did a lot of damage. I mean, this car almost had all the airbags deployed, the water pump was split in half, the engine was pushed back off its mounts, and worst of all, the chassis was completely bent. Which should have technically made it a statutory write-off, a car that can never be re-registered. But we did what we always do. We rebuilt the car back to how it should be, and it looked immaculate. So you think it was all fixed, right? Well, we thought the same until we found this. Pieces of shredded up belt from the serpentine belt that goes around the water pump and the crank pulley. This could be really, really bad. One thing it definitely means is a lot more work for us to do to this car. It's time to find out if this engine really is savable or if we're gonna need a new one. Alright, so the first step in finding out if this engine is stuffed or not is going to be to remove the harmonic balancer, because that's what we've ordered and we're hoping that it's just that and not the actual crank itself. The first thing we have to do is drop the coolant, as you need to remove the fan to get enough space to access the pulley. A good view of this belt. You can see it's shredding itself there. The question is it the pulley, the harmonic balancer, or is it the crank itself? I don't know. It's looking like the harmonic balancer.
I hope it's all.
Hope it's all of it.
Yeah, I don't want this car anymore.
We're giving you a lot of issues.
Every time we get this thing together, we have to take it apart again because there's something wrong. I have never worked on a car that is designed more not to be worked on. It's actually crazy. At least those things, you know, they're really unreliable, but they're made to be taken apart. These things, no.
Next, we need to remove the water pump pulley and the belt by removing the 4 bolts on the water pump. Then it comes right out with the belt.
Here's the belt, shredding to pieces. The reason it's shredding is because when a belt's not even, it impacts the sides, it does this. And because it's under so much tension and spinning so fast, you know, this is only rubber, it's gonna tear eventually. Well, not eventually, it tore after like probably 2 kilometers.
Not that long, yeah.
Or like 1 mile, so.
No, the actual thing itself. The actual harmonic balancer is held on with 8 Torx bolts, so a pretty easy removal. Then we let the tension off of the belt that goes around the rear of the pulley, and the whole thing came right out.
Upon visual inspection, I can't tell.
Yeah, you'll never tell because it'll only be so slight. I don't know. It's impossible to tell, guys. But that's step 1 done. This is the harmonic balancer, which is now off. And hopefully swapping this will solve our issue. Only one way to find out. We didn't waste any time and throw on the new one. If this works, it means the car will be done once and for all, making it one of the best value cars we've ever bought. But that all relies on this balancer being bad, which upon inspection, it's hard to tell.
Alright guys, so the problem should be fixed now, hopefully. Now I'm gonna pour the coolant in, and hopefully it doesn't wobble or shred a belt.
I really pray.
Featuring Troy from Perth BMW.
Owner of Perth Bimmers here.
Perth Bimmers.
We're reaching new levels.
Oh no. Oh shit. You know what? It's not bad.
I don't think we're leaking. Unfortunately, I spoke way too soon. Ourselves into a bit of a predicament.
Why?
Probably
it's the
tell.
smallest clip too. It's not even that
It
big.
started leaking everywhere. Christian's had taken a shower, and yeah, everything we put in has come right back out. Any progress?
No. Zero.
Just like always.
See,
no
there you go.
progress.
There you go again.
Oh,
I'm gonna bring out the hammer and...
the hammer?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bring out the hammer. Hold on, what? I'm gonna split this thing in half now. Oh my god.
In the eye. That's not gonna work. What do I do?
I think we give up. This hose seemed to be our biggest challenge so far.
Pull off the clip again. Oh, how is it leaking more?
Oh my god, I got it right in my mouth.
How is it leaking more?
It's like right on my tongue. Oh my god. It's safe to say that this was a huge fail. We can bend a chassis back, but putting a coolant hose on? Nah, too difficult. Luckily we got there in the end. It was finally time to see if this engine survived the crash. We ready to start it? If this crank wobbles, this could be the end of this car. Are you ready?
I'm born ready, mate.
Born ready. Start that car. So loud! That looks dead still, bro. That looks like dead still.
That is dead still. You fixed it.
Yeah, that's dead still.
The car is good.
The car is good. Woo!
It was worth the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh my god. It is not leaking. That's dead still, eh? I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's pretty still to me. Now there is no wobble at all. This shows that even the slightest imperfection can make a huge difference, because that other balancer looked fine. What a result.
Alright, the risk was worth it.
Yep.
This car took a massive hit, but it was worth it. That was the big like kryptonite of this car. That could have been the end of it.
That could have been the end of it, but it's not. It's just the pulley. It's fine.
I'll
Thank
reveal
God.
at some point the price we paid for this thing, but it was well worth it. There you go. Risks.
Hey, oh.
Taking risks pays off, I guess.
Thank the Lord, guys. It's okay. Whew. Time for another test drive. If this belt doesn't shred, we're good. I'm full confidence. And this is the 50th test drive he's done on this car.
Feels fine. Feels fine. I don't trust it yet. I'm scared is what I am.
Alright, well I think it's safe to say we fixed it. Thank God. Now, all it needs is paint and it's done. What a relief. If the engine was stuffed, this would have turned a good deal into a bad one real quick. That's the thing when you rebuild a car. You never truly know what you're gonna get. And sometimes, issues take a while to reveal themselves.
Alrighty, we have finally come to the point where I think this bumper is going to go on for one of its last times, at least the last time that we touch it. Hopefully, we've done everything right. Everything seems to be in its position. No bent crank, no bent anything. Let's get it on.
Time to throw this front end on, and this time, we won't have to take it off again. Hopefully, at least. Then the hood, which is going to need a lot of work for the panel gaps to be right. And now, it's time to take a look at some of the other projects that we're working on at the moment, because there is a lot. Okay guys, so this car is pretty much done now, as you've seen. It looks like a full car, couple minor things on the hood latches and stuff like that. Otherwise, for all intents and purposes, it is done. This thing is going in for paint in a few weeks. Then Christian will be driving around in it on the streets of Perth, doing God knows what, drifting, who knows. That is this pretty much done. Now, we have a lot of cars on the go at the moment. It's not just this one, but I'm gonna give you a quick update on a few of the other cars we've got. This is my F82 M4 in Yas Marina Blue, so me and Chris pretty much have matching M4s. Pretty sick. This one is also done, as you can see. The car's fully together. It just has an issue with the engine. Obviously this thing, if you haven't seen, blows a lot of blue smoke. We've swapped the turbos twice, and it hasn't fixed it. We still think it's probably the turbos, but we're looking at just getting a new motor because it's got quite high Ks, so we're not sure what's going on with this yet. But what we do know is that in a few weeks, it's going in for paint. It will be probably registered, and then we'll sort out what the hell we're doing with this engine afterwards. Now, we have not forgotten about our Black Series rebuild. Well, it doesn't look like much of a Black Series right now, but this is the W204 that we had sitting in my backyard for 2 years, and now it is a full car again. This thing was in a front collision incident, and then now we've rebuilt it, but we haven't just rebuilt it. We swapped the entire loom of this chassis so that we could put a facelift engine in it because the old engine had a bent crank. Basically, every single wire in this car has been touched and swapped, and the engine's been swapped. As you can see, it's got a bit of a special bonnet, so we are putting a full Black Series body kit on it. Only the bonnet is on right now, but the rest of it will be going on in the very near future. And as you've seen, we've got a window in the bonnet, so you know what that means. A little supercharger might also be on the way pretty soon. So yeah, this thing's probably the biggest build we've ever done on the channel. It's pretty nuts. Red interior. It does have a few, issues. It's got an airbag light still because of the curtain airbag. That could be that someone didn't plug something in. Hopefully, it won't be too far away. And this thing will be looking like a Black Series, or we call it a Brown Series because it's not really a Black Series. But yeah, that's that one. Above me is the newest car we have on this channel, the Range Rover Sport Autobiography. This thing is absolutely wicked. 5-litre supercharged V8. Absolutely love it. Only problem is it doesn't turn over. As you might have seen, this thing is locked up. It's been overheated. Someone drove it not knowing it was overheating, and yeah, thing's toast. So We're either gonna have to rip this engine apart or we're gonna have to get a brand new engine. We don't know yet, but otherwise the car's completely fine. It's not even written off, so we'll see what happens with that one, but it's gonna be an absolutely wicked car and I cannot wait for that. And actually, I lied. That isn't the newest car we have on the channel. There is one more car, which I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. That's gonna possibly blow all of these out of the water. I don't even know how we've ended up with this car. It's absolutely ridiculous, but you'll learn about it pretty soon. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be the best car we've ever done. I can't wait, and yeah, I think you guys are gonna absolutely love it. Along with that, we have a huge development with the channel in general coming very soon. It's gonna change the way the videos look, the way they feel, everything about it is gonna make it so much better. You'll see what I'm talking about very soon. That is something that me and Chris are so excited for. I wish I could tell you what it was or show you what it was, but it's gonna be really, really awesome. That is something to stay tuned for, guys. Also, not forgetting the merch that we debuted in last week's video. It's looking pretty good. That's the back. Got the M's on it. Obviously this is our logo. As you guys might have noticed, it's our channel logo. And then this is like an M edition because that's the car that we're working on a lot right now. And yeah, like I said in the last video, if we get enough interest, we will possibly look at ordering another batch of these and sending them out to whoever's interested. So let us know if you want to support us. We'd be more than happy to provide you with a shirt. Plus, not forgetting the M240 that is at my house right now. It's not currently here. That thing was in an arson attack in Melbourne. Someone set it on fire. That is a whole nother story in itself. Go back and watch the video if you haven't already. It's a great little car. That thing just needs pretty much paint. We've pretty much fixed it. And it needs a few things like some coating for the seat that got damaged in the fire. Crazy story, but yeah, that thing is almost done as well. Also, something that comes with having a lot of these cars and buying donors for them is that we have a hell of a lot of parts. This is just a tiny amount over here. There's more there, there's more there, there's more literally every single way. You look upstairs, interior parts, exterior parts, body panels. So if you or anyone you know needs some parts, we will be setting up a store. We're gonna set up an eBay store, all that sort of stuff real soon. We're gonna be selling everything we've got. We're happy to ship worldwide, ship anywhere. So if you need any parts for your cars, any of your rebuilds that you're doing, stay tuned because we have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff for AMGs specifically, Porsches, BMWs, we got everything. We got everything. So stay tuned if you guys need some parts. Well, there we go. You're all up to date on what we've got going on. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video if you've enjoyed, and leave a comment with any feedback. With that being said, we'll see you next week.